Thank you for joining us for another episode of FCPS All-Stars. Today we have with us Nissa Quill, World Language Teacher at Walkersville Middle School. Welcome, Nissa.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I am so happy to have you. Now I've got some provocative questions for you. The first one is, when you think back to when you were a child, where would someone most likely have found you? A, playing with Barbies. B, on some sort of sports team. C, cheerleading or pom-pom. Or D, shooting a .22 rifle.
Well, honestly, I'd have to say D.
How did that come about in your childhood?
Well, my dad grew up on a farm in Georgia, which is where I'm from, and it's something kind of traditional, at least from his culture, that at a certain age a child would get a gun. And we never went hunting with it or anything like that. It was just for target practice. But it was something that my dad shared with all of us, along with gun safety.
So what's your fondest childhood memory?
Well, I'd have to say some of those are me and my brothers standing outside in our bare feet in the summer on the side of the dirt road near our house and doing target practice, picking blackberries, things like that, just being outside. That's
awesome. Tell me what you're most proud of.
Well, I'd have to say the thing that I've invested the most time in, it's taken the longest, has been my marriage. We've been married for about 20 years.
That's interesting. I have heard people say a number of different things they're proud of, but tell me more about your investment and what makes you so proud of your marriage.
Well, I've seen a lot of people through the trials and tribulations of life, and sometimes just through bad luck. You know, it's not always under your control, who haven't been able to have that, and they've wanted it. So I feel very, very blessed in what's been given to us, but also in the hard work that we've had to put in just every day, because you may love someone, have that emotion for them, but really making that life together, it's work, and it's an accomplishment when you can maintain that.
Nissa, tell me something about yourself that most people don't know.
I think one of the big things would be just how much I love to travel. I am a world languages teacher, so it might not be exactly a secret.
Where have you been?
Well, I've lived in France. I was very lucky to study abroad with Hood College, and I've also traveled numerous times to Quebec with groups of students. And when I was younger, one of the things that sparked my interest in Spanish was traveling to the Dominican Republic.
If you could go somewhere and if money wasn't an object and getting time off wasn't an object, where would you go?
I would definitely want to spend some quality time in Central America. My dad was in Nicaragua when I was born, and I've always dreamed of going there and getting to see the places he saw, and along with Honduras and Costa Rica.
As a world language teacher, I know you teach a number of different languages, but what is your favorite one?
That's a hard question, because my French is better than my Spanish, and I love speaking French. I love the French culture and the different Francophone cultures around the world. But Spanish is the one that I'd most like to improve and work on. And they just have many beautiful people and beautiful culture, you know, involved with that as well, that I'd like to get to know better.
Since French is your better language, can you close us out by giving us something inspirational in French?
Sure. One of my favorite quotes is "On ne voit bien qu'avec le cœur, l'essentiel est invisible pour les yeux."
Now I speak a little French. Can you say that one more time?
Sure. On ne voit bien qu'avec le cœur, l'essentiel est invisible pour les yeux.
Okay, so I interpret that as being, do you have that in a size 9 or 9.5, and can I pay by credit card?
Exactly. No. It's really a quote from Le Petit Prince, The Little Prince, by Saint-Exupéry, and it basically means that the things that are essential in life are invisible to your eyes and can only be seen with the heart.
Wow, that sounds beautiful in French and in English. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with us at FCPS All-Stars.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for joining us. And stay tuned for our next episode. Shine on!